Hey guys, how was your week? This is the first video that we're going to do for this week in Apple and tech. This will just be a little weekly thing that we will do. It'll show you all the main news that came out in Apple as well as other tech, pretty much. So let's start off right away. First off, we have a application that will let you change the settings of Lion that are little annoying things. It's called Lion Tweaks. I'll put the download link in the description below. You can enable and disable all the different settings in Lion that might have you a little irritated, like the inverted scrolling, no repeating keys, where you can show hidden files, customize the launchpad background, disable the spelling correction. All of them are here. All of them are right there. Something that I'd love to get my hands on pretty much is Griffin released their own version of an iPhone-controlled helicopter. It's not like that hover drone. I can't remember who made that, but that came out a few years ago. This is a tiny helicopter. It's $50. You use the touch control, or you can use the tilt to steer. It'll work on the iPad, the iPad 2, the iPhone 3G and 3GS, the iPhone 4, and the iPhone 4 for Verizon, the 3rd generation touch, and the 4th generation touch. So we'll get some different views here. Looks pretty sweet, if I have to say. And you even have a little case, I guess, for it, where you can hold it. It's like an actual controller, pretty much. So definitely looking forward to that. Next up, AT&T is killing their $10 a month messaging plan, which was $10 a month would get you around 1,000 messages. They were getting rid of that. They got rid of their $5 a month messaging for 200 messages. They got rid of that in January. So now you're going to have to get the $20 a month plan, or pay 20 cents per text, which is outrageous. I read a post on Gizmodo where they said a text message uses the same amount of data when you turn your phone on. So you could send, if you take the data plan that you pay for AT&T of 2 gigs for $25, you could send 500,000 text messages with like, I think it was like 5 megs. And this is incredible. So if you would spend that much, if you would send that many text messages, it would cost you like $1,000 for the amount it would take for a little piece of data. So you could send like millions of text messages with 2 gigs, like millions and millions, probably billions. And what does it cost AT&T? Close to nothing. It costs them like 0.0000002 cents, which is outrageous. They're just killing their customers. So my dad has this $10 a month messaging plan, and I guess next month he's just gonna have to drop it because he doesn't use even close to what the $20 unlimited would be. So pretty much it'd just be good to use Google Voice and just get a data plan. You get the internet. That's what I do. I have the internet. I get the whole internet, and I use Google Voice to text, and it's free, unlimited. So that's just the best way to go now. Next up, which is good for Apple, HP kills the touchpad and kind of puts the WebOS in hibernation. They want to take a look at the WebOS and improve it before they re-release it. So this is going to affect the touchpad, their version of the iPad that came out, as well as their pre-smartphone devices. The quick tip of the day is how to shut down or reboot your Mac immediately with a keyboard command. This is really a good thing to do, and I mean, I know you can just push your power button and choose what you want, but if you want to reboot your Mac, you hold Control Command Eject, or if you want to shut down immediately without having to click anything or get any warnings, it's Control Option Command and Eject. Apple now released their next version of iOS 5, the Beta 6, which isn't really anything impressive. They just have some UI improvements and just bug fixes, so this is really short. Now they have the Steve Jobs biography, which was going to be released on March 6th, is now moved to November 21st. This is the first biography that is actually authorized by Steve Jobs. All the other biographies were not authorized by him. So this is the first for an official biography. The biography is also available for pre-order on iTunes already. It's going to be $17, and this will be a digital download, of course. It is 448 pages long. And finally, the game that almost made Rockstar Games the most popular game on the PlayStation 2 for the longest time, Grand Theft Auto 3 is now on the Mac App Store for $14. And it looks pretty cool. If I had the money to buy it, I would, definitely. And that concludes this week's This Week in Tech. So be sure to like this if you liked it. All the links will be in the description below for you to check it out by yourself if you liked one of the articles. And we'll see you next week.